From the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Darius Robinson in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the
I never seen no interception like that in my life.
And I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll run it for the first time with Elijah Mitchell. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll go again with Mitchell. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, The first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and a yard.
47. We're going to 54. Wire in.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the 1st down and keep it going.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Hey, kill!
They'll give up the middle for Mitchell. Powering forward. He's in. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big one for the Ravens. An even 40 yards. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback, in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll air it out down the middle. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Here's a 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Once again, it's Jacobs. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. Here's 3rd and 2. In motion comes Walker. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why ain't?
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
Under. Here we go, 47. 26.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Now he'll run it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one underneath to Mitchell.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, kill.
Play fake. Prescott. Back left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Here we go, going to 53. Yeah! Here we go, 46. 26.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Now Prescott. That one taken in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That complete to Jacobs. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! Yeah, here we go. 26.
On the give, it's Mitchell. Look him up.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill! 26.
Prescott now. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll run with Jacobs. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Ravens bring their punt team out. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yeah!
On the handoff, it's Mitchell heading right. He'll bring this up to the 22. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle. Second down and 8.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Wide in.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
47. Kill. 26.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Back to the air once more on second. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Zaven Collins.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really not. And these are the things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience. In this case, the defense plays this one to perfection, and it results in the big takeaway.
They'll try the right side with Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it.
That'll be intercepted. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. Yeah. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Tip Ryman.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
That one is complete to McBride. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play.
Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go. What do you think?
A give to Mitchell. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Hey, kill! What do you think?
To throw is Dak. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cardinals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter,
the kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
and this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something.
Down in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll look to throw again. He's got a man. It's Walker. A nice throw there by the rookie, and he earns his guys a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Back to the air. Connects with St. Brown. And he'll be taken down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's Mitchell. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
They will go into 53. They will go into 53. 26. 26.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A give up the middle for Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Kill.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's caught left side by Ryman. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On the ground, here's Mitchell. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Everyone, kill! Here we go, 47.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
going to 54. Wide in. 26.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Kill. 47. Kill. 26.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. The Cardinals lining up for a punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So it's a win for the Cardinals. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.